Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, my name is Matt. If you're coming back for more, thank you so much for stopping back by. Yo, I know you guys have been waiting for this video, but I've been so lazy and I haven't prepared. I'll just think and I'll make sure I answer properly though. I think what I might forget is the documentation and I was just too lazy to prepare. Anyway, yes, so the owner took the phone. I couldn't find my pen to write my questions, and also the questions are long. So I'm going to be using Luna's phone, and this is going to be a bit chaotic because I have to borrow her phone and she's using it. And. So yeah, the questions are there. So yeah, you guys want to know what it's like to teach here, what you need to come teach in China, and all stuff like that. Guys, when it comes to the process has changed from when I did my documentation to now. For example, you don't need to take your things to the Chinese embassy like before, because you can use the same documents to apply to China and Korea, so there's no embassy that's needed now. So for the process, I will link some TikTok videos that you guys can check out. I feel like there's a lot of there are lots of videos when it comes to the process, so I'll just link something that's like straightforward. I'm not going to link something that's like long, because also I don't want to like do the long thing, and also I don't know the new process like that, because like I said, the process has changed. It's the same documents, just like some things would just change here and there. Okay, so let's start. I want to start by things that make you not to qualify to come to teach in China before we answer the questions. What is wrong with my eyebrows? Okay, anyway, first thing that will disqualify you, let's just say disqualify you. Yeah, let's just use the word. If you do not have a degree. So if it's a diploma, advanced diploma, you cannot teach in China, but you can consider other countries. For example, in South Korea, they do take advanced diploma. In Cambodia, I think they do take a diploma, but in China, it has to be a bachelor of. Okay, number 2 is you have to do your medical exam. You guys know you have to do your medical exam. They have to check literally everything, like X-ray, the height, blood works, everything, STIs and stuff. So if you test positive for TB, STIs, HIV, you cannot teach in China. So make sure that before you start applying, before you prepare your documents, you do your medical exam. I know a lot of people just be like, just do it along the way. I think just so you know which countries to apply to and you're not limited, just do your medical exam and know that, okay, I can still apply for China and all that, right? Okay, so we're gonna answer the questions. Like I said, it's gonna be very chaotic. Do not mind me. Okay, so first question is, can I please borrow your phone just a little bit? Okay, first question is, do you need a degree? I've already answered this one. So you need a degree. It doesn't have to be a teaching degree. As long as it's a bachelor of, then you're good. Okay, so bachelor of whatever, you're good. Yeah. Also, if you have a bachelor of education, is it a bachelor of education or bachelor in education? Okay, if you have a teaching degree, right, and you have a teaching certificate, you are at more advantage. I'm not saying you're going to get a job quicker as compared to another person. If you know how to sell yourself and you know your business, even if you just have a bachelor of like me, I don't have a teaching degree. My degree is just like another degree. I majored in psychology and marketing, so really it's just another degree. But if you do have a bachelor teaching and you have a teaching certificate, then you can also apply at international schools. So yeah, you are at an advantage. Okay, so someone asked, can I apply if I only have a TEFL and no experience? If you have a degree and you have a TEFL, sure, you can apply. But what I would recommend, guys, if you want to teach, right, you want to get in the classroom, volunteer somewhere, do something, because if you come with absolutely no experience, and also if you don't know that you like teaching, imagine you have a degree that is not a teaching degree like me, and you decide to just pop up in China and you have no idea if you like being in the classroom and all that. It can be a bit, yeah. So see Mara, please so I would recommend, not only for you to know that you will enjoy being in the classroom, but it also adds something, it adds something, So I would say, if you don't have any experience, go somewhere, volunteer, like do something, get some experience. For example, for me, because I knew that I want to teach kindergarten, I went to Luna's preschool, and then I asked to, so I got to teach. I taught in my grade R, guys, and it was so fun. I loved it. I knew that I do want to teach, like, one day, like that. I always knew, but being in the classroom and shout out to the preschool teacher. That woman threw me in class and said, teach. She just said, teach. And you know what? I'm grateful, because if I was only there to just look and assist, I don't know. So she just threw me in there and said, teach. I taught like I would teach, like, yes, from the morning until lunch I would be teaching, and I loved it. And I was like, you know what, this is my thing. But already I had already started with my documentation. So which agency did you use? I wouldn't recommend an agency, but if you end up with one like me by accident, that's fine. Okay, I'm saying this because the ghetto. Okay, so when I applied, I used a recruiter. So we have recruiters and we have agencies. And guys, I will link the Facebook group, or you can just search it, South African teachers in China. There are so many recruiters there. Like, there are lists of recruiters that you guys can check out. My recruiter, I don't recommend. People have asked me, they've DM'd me, I've given them her name, but I don't recommend, because it was not a great experience. There were so many lies told. I thought I used the recruiter, and then she passed me on to an agency without letting me know, and it was a surprise, because I found out from the school that they are not the ones that are going to be paying me. I'm going to be paid by an agency, and the ones tried to rob me. And I checked them, because I know how to stand up for myself. With some people that cannot stand up for themselves, it becomes crazy, because they steal people's monies and stuff. Schools can still do that, like, they still do that, but if you go with the recruiter or you go directly with the school, then it is much better. So I'm not gonna share here. I'm not happy at all. I'm not happy with her, but I love my school. One thing for a fact, I love my school. Like, when people ask me, I say I love my school. I have a great experience with my school. Yes, I'll charge it, mama. I have a great experience with my school. And yeah. So another thing is, you can get a good recruiter, you can get a good agency, but find that your school is not all that, because there's really no relationship between how they treat you. Like, an agency could be good, but the school sucks. An agency could be bad, but the school is good. Okay, so documents you need to apply. So you need a degree, TEFL, police clearance, no criminal records, guys. Let's go to Bashimani. Let's go to Bashimani. The case, or Bashimani, whatever you guys are doing. Okay, do not, okay, because you don't want to end up with a criminal record. You cannot come to teach in China. I'm pretty sure there's no country that allows you to come teach if you have a criminal record. So be careful. Do not steal. So yeah, TEFL, degree, police clearance is what you need to come teach in China. Okay, let's see. Yo guys, what's working? Guys, let's working. Hi, but mommy, finally it's switched on. Let me see, mama. Hey, but it can wanna work. Oh yes, it's no longer working, ma. It's no longer working, wanna work. I'm sorry. So another question I have here is how much do teachers make? How much do teachers in China make? Hey guys, it's the same as in South Africa. How much do teachers make? Right? Someone could say, I'm making 15K, I'm making 20, I'm making 30, I'm making 40. So it really depends. The salaries, some salaries, hey guys, some schools are going this low. Like they're offering 26K. So if you don't have responsibilities and that works for you, that's fine. But okay guys, but at the end I'm gonna answer your questions, so let's get judge our video high perfect. So okay, still answering tabaya the salary, right? So most schools, when you're starting, because I really about that these ones that are going boomer 23K, boomer 26K, that shocked me. Boomer 30, from 30, most schools, like if you're starting out with no experience, it's about boomer 30, 35, boomer, you know, and that's if you just have a degree, like a bachelor of whatever, like a bachelor of social sciences in whatever, right? But if you have a teaching degree, you have a say certificate, then you can get more, right? Excuse me. But also guys, what do you have to offer, right? So okay, so yeah, the salary, if you can sell yourself, right? Like you tell them, what can you offer? Do you have experience? Also experience counts, guys. Like, so if you have experience, that counts. But some schools don't really count it like that because it is not the same. The salary, your experience, your degree, your degree, like what you have to offer the school, right? Because guys, remember, Horing, I always say you can have a teaching degree but not be like a great teacher, you understand? Also your personality doesn't fit in here. Like let's say you want to teach kindergarten and you have a teaching degree, but how that personality, it won't work here, because here you're supposed to be fun, like they want you to be extra. So even though you have a teaching degree, you might find that another person who just has a normal degree can do much better than you, or they can earn more than you. But like everything is, guys, when now just those are the salaries around there, right? So someone said, do you have friends there in China? Sana, many friends. Nah, guys, you guys know. Have you guys ever seen my vlog where I'm like, I'm going partying with my friends, I'm chilling with my friends, whatever? I don't have, but I do have acquaintances and like friends, but like I don't know how to say, like they're my friends, like we are there for each other. Like I'm that friend that like I can be here and my friend can be wherever, and I'll talk to them, and if they need help, I'm there. But like in the flash, that one is tricky. But I'm not big on like having friends that I can see here. I do love to have people that I can talk to. If I have a problem, I can talk to them. If they have a problem, they can talk to me. Should they need anything, bro, call me. Nah, I'm available. Like one thing about me, I'm always there. But physically, so I do have people that I talk to. Basically what I'm trying to say is I do have acquaintances that I talk to that just support me, and I support them and stuff like that. And does Luna ever ask about going back home? Sana, Luna is not even 3. Home leading. Okay. Woo! Okay, anyway. Luna, I feel like for Luna, I'm her home. Like, I don't know if I'm making sense. Like, where I am is home. You know? So, I don't think she understands yet the concept of let's go home. Like, South Africa and stuff like that. You guys, Like, I don't think she gets that, so she never asks, because where I am, it's like home for her. I hope I'm making sense. Okay, so is there any racism that you're experiencing? Personally, Sana, if I said yes, story time. No, I'm not. I am not experiencing anything, guys. I've been here since February. It is August, and I have never been made to feel like, yo, I have never. And I think also depends the way you are. Like, I'm in a very nice small town. The people here are so nice. Like, when I go to the shop, I see the same people. When I go pick up my packages, I see the same people. When I go for a walk, I see the same people. I don't mean not every day, but you know what I mean. Like, it's you know, it's not big. I'm pretty sure you guys have already noticed that where I am, it's not Shanghai, Beijing, big cities and stuff. It's a very nice place. The people here are very chilled. They mind their business, and when they see us, they're usually very excited to see us, especially Luna. They're always very excited. They never look at us anyhow. They never treat us anyhow. I have never, since I've been here, I've never felt like I don't want to go outside because I know someone is going to treat me however. No, I have never. So, yeah. And when it comes to that, when people ask me how it is for me, like people that call me and talk to me and ask me, I always say, like, don't use my experience like to make a decision whether you want to come because of the racism and stuff, and don't use another person's experience, because you don't know how it's going to be like for you. So don't make a decision based on what mama or this happened to another person. I'm not invalidating that. I'm just saying that we are going to experience things differently. It's the same way. Someone can say Matt is this kind of person. Oh, I don't like Matt. Someone can be like, oh, Matt is so calm. Matt is whatever. We experience people differently, same as places. So I might move to another city and find that, oh, the people are racist. But where I am now, even my school, the parents, the kids, everybody, I have never made to feel somehow like nobody, like most times I even forget I'm black. Not like that, but you understand, like I forget like, oh, I'm in China. I'm in like, because I just walk around and people don't give like stay at me. It's like, huh. And I'm like, yeah. Marake dramatic. But you guys get what I mean. Yo. Okay, so next thing. How many hours are you required to teach daily? Sana, this one depends on schools. Now my timetable is very nice. My timetable is, guys, you can't take space. Okay, that's because I still have content that I have to edit, and it just space. So still on the how many hours are you required to teach daily? Okay, now guys, I don't teach for long. I teach about 4 hours a day, like 4 hours, because some of my classes are 15 minutes. When I teach my little babies, my KAs are like 2-year-olds. We don't teach them long, because also guys, it's a waste. Imagine you teach 1 hour 2 years English for like what years English for 2 hours, and it's not like they're Chinese. Because one is gonna focus like in the beginning, and from there they don't care what you're saying, and they're gonna cry and you're gonna annoy them. So we do 15 minutes for my little babies, and I love them, but it can be so hard to teach them because sometimes they don't understand. And so I teach about 4 hours every day. 4 hours, yeah. But some people teach more, you know. So depending where you are in the kind of school, my school is not international school, and my timetable is it's nice. I also have like a 2.5-hour break to go to my apartment to sleep. That means I can go anywhere. And then so I clock in at 7:30. 12 I have to, oh, it's beautiful. And then 12 to 2:30 I'm at home. 2:30 I clock back in. Then I have a class every day at 3:15 to 4:15, and then I'm done with my lessons. From there it's like my time. Obviously it's time that I can use for my lesson planning and all that, but like it is my time. Like nobody's gonna come and say like, what are you doing? You know, it's like my time. So that's nice. Do they allow more than 2 children if you want to come teach? Yes, if you know, If you find a school that does not have a problem, some schools do have problems with you bringing even one child. I had to decline some offers because they were like, no child, or they didn't have a teacher's discount for their kids. And yeah, school fees done China are cheap, honey. They're not. So yeah, so okay, so if you can get into an international school, right, most of them allow 2 of your children to study for free, and then the third one they can give you like a discount. So yeah, but those kind of schools usually don't really get holidays like that. Some like give you short holidays. Like my holidays are like 6 weeks. I've been on holiday now for the longest time. And then you know, but yes, you can come. It's just you have to look. And remember, some international schools, they have from kindergarten to high school. So regardless of how old your kids are, like you can have a kid in kindergarten, you can have another one in like grade 3, you can have another one wherever. And yeah, so it's all negotiation, guys. What you have to offer, the more you have to offer them, I mean, you level. What do you want to make? Strawberry. You want to make a strawberry? You can go outside and make your strawberry. Come show me when you're done, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. When are you planning to visit and come back for good? Hey, guys, monitoring spirits. I'm kidding. So, I don't know. The honest truth is, I don't know. I don't know. I don't. Oh, okay. That's why, guys, we plan, God decides. And sometimes now I like to just let things happen. You know, so I don't know. Like, I honestly do not know. Yeah. Oh, did you do a TEFL, and for how long? I did my TEFL for 1 day because I did the teacher's record one. But right, some schools don't want it. So if you still have time, get a paid one. Have 2 if you can, because you don't want to prepare everything at the end, like you have done the long process, like everything, and then they're like, oh no, we don't want it. So just, if you have time, just make another one if you have the teacher's record one, because they might not want it in another school. Documentation for Luna to get visa. So for Luna, I needed to authenticate her birth certificate, and yeah, so authenticated birth certificate. Do not laminate it to be safe, because mine came back. So do not laminate your birth certificate. If the birth certificate is already laminated, go get a reprint. It's quick, and I think it's 75 rands. Go to Home Affairs, do a reprint and authenticate it. And then they need a passport for your child, so you need to do a passport for them. And yeah, so because now I'm a single mom, and my Luna's birth certificate is only me, because I was not willing to take any risks in J, because there are people that cannot move abroad now with their kids because their baby leaders are like, no, because you need consent. Like, there's a whole thing. So if your child, you're the only person on the birth certificate, like my child, then you're good. Like, you just need to get them a passport, take their birth certificate to get authenticated, and yeah, basically that's all. And then also for them to get a visa, you need, because when I get her, they're gonna do all your documents and all that. You're gonna get what we call an invitation letter. So your invitation letter needs to include your child. I almost even forgot. I was gonna forget this part. Guys, don't lie to schools and say you're coming alone. Nah, don't listen to people tell you weird things, like tell your school, hey, or tell people last minute. Don't do that. Don't, because you're gonna do interviews and you're gonna get disappointed when they're like, no. Tell your recruiter or agency that you want to bring your child, or you want to bring your kids, right? Because your invitation letter needs to include your child. I'll put mine here. I'll just cover some stuff so you can see what an invitation letter looks like. That's a letter, and that's saying, the school is saying, we are inviting you to come work for us, and this is who's going to be accompanying you. So your child's name is going to be there to show that they are coming with you. Don't try to do weird things. In China, we don't do weird things. here things are done properly. J, make sure your visa is a Z visa. That's a work visa. Your child gets an S1 visa. Okay, don't let recruiters tell you, hey, tourist visa and don't do illegal things. Yeah, they throw you go back home. They throw you in jail first. Okay, and I'm not even kidding. It's like a detention center, but like you get it. You get to sit there and they take you home. So do things the right way. You don't gotta get a shout out, but you get what I mean. Okay, do things the right way. Your visa is a Z visa. Your child's visa is an S1 visa, right? The visa is saying that my parent is working overseas and I am there staying with them. Okay, so let's see, cost of, oh, is there a time limit? Oh, I almost forgot this one. Is there a time limit? No, there's no time limit, but okay, more you don't overstay your welcome. Okay, you don't. You don't think you're gonna come kantoya 1 year, right? For 1 year, and you have a visa 1 year, then you when I hear 10 years. I'm not saying you can't stay 10 years, but you have to do the proper documentations. Okay, so there's no time limit. You can stay as long as you want, as long as you're here legally and you are working. And you are working where you're saying your visa is. If my work visa is my work permit, everything is connected to my school. My work visa, if you scan it, right? Not my work visa, my permit. If you scan my permit, it's gonna tell you who I am, the school that I work for, the address. Okay, so I don't know now you're gonna say you're gonna do, hey Nje, what I'm saying is things here are done properly. Okay, they're done properly, and you're gonna like that because you're gonna know that you're here legally. And Nje, yeah, so you can stay as long as you want, but make sure that you do the proper things, because if not, you get kicked out. Okay, cost of living compared to South Africa. Other people asked if China is cheaper. Okay, so honestly, now I feel like it's the same, right? Another person might feel different, but now what I've seen is it's the same. What you can find cheaper is things like clothes, furniture, because clothes, yes, because it's made here, but it's not cheap. Yeah, depending on what you're buying also. But they are fairly affordable. Like if you compare the things on Shein and Taobao or Pinduoduo, you are going to save. Like it's much cheaper. Excuse me. Yeah. So, but when it comes to food, I feel like it's the same. But if you go local, as in like like you can get a meal at 15 yuan, right? You can get rice with all the things and everything. 15 yuan, depending on the rand leading them, I don't know, around 40 rand, somewhere on more, right? But if you're going to buy groceries and stuff, yeah, it's almost the same. Also, like beef here is expensive. I feel like beef here is a luxury, so it is expensive. So when it comes to food and stuff, yeah, apartments depends where you are. If you are in a small town like me, you can get a very nice apartment at an affordable price, but which is almost like South Africa, but depending where you are. If you go to Beijing, you will find that, for example, where I am, you are paying 3 times more for the same apartment that I would be living in, right? But yeah, so I'd say it's the same. What like I feel like okay, here you can save more because, for example, my apartment is free, so the whole year I don't pay rent. Okay, and my salary makes sense. Plus I don't have to pay rent. Luna school fees, like I can pay whenever. My school is so nice to just say whenever you can. So I've paid for the first semester, but I paid like at the end of the first semester, and I get a good discount on that. Also, like your apartment comes with furniture. You can add some things like that you like, but things like beds, washing machine, fridge, whatever, all these things are here. And if you don't go out much, then you are going to be able to save. Like for example, I'm here to work, okay, and I'm trying to save money. I go out, but I don't want to overdo things, especially because I just got here, so yeah. But cost of living make sense. You can save. I know the question is not can you save, but you can save a good amount of money. So everything really just depends on your, like, you labo or when now spend your money on what. If you want to buy South African food, you will spend more. Like, there are brands that we have like in South Africa here, but not a lot of things. But if you want to spend on them, then you labo childaharo. Obviously you're gonna feel like ilabo wadura and stuff. Like, if you want to buy the South African food on Taobao, that's gonna be a lot because the meat is expensive, sana. Like, not even like, it is expensive. So now I buy dilojamu. I buy things from here, like, yeah. So my cost of living now, I feel like it's just eternally South Africa. Yeah. Okay, route I took to study to teach in China. Study. Okay, so for me, I did my degree, and then one day I knew that one day I want to teach. I remember telling my sister that one day I want to teach little babies, but I didn't know where that was gonna happen. And one day I got a sign. I got a sign. Study for another day. And then I just prepared everything and I volunteered and I end up here and I love it. Also, guys, don't come to China thinking, oh, I'm coming for the money or like it's a vacation. As a vacation, I wanna chilling in the staff room. I didn't mention that obviously I have my time to relax and stuff, but that's like my relaxing time. There's no slacking. If you think you're gonna come here because you want to enjoy and have fun and just relax, I'm not saying you're not gonna have fun, but in China you work for your money. So now that salary, you're gonna work for it, and you need to love it. If you don't love it, you after like you won your contract, you're gonna run and you're gonna be like, oh, it's not nice teaching here because you have expectations of a vacation. So when you come here, know that you want to teach, and yeah, you're coming to work, guys. Give me a go, because I know people are like, you have a degree, just come. You work, you teach, and you need to love it, because whether you're teaching kindergarten or whatever, and people be like, oh no, I'll just go to kindergarten, it is even more work. Like, it is more work, and it needs, like, there's a lot that goes into it. So when you consider coming here, don't just think about the money. There's like a lot of work. Things might not go the way you want. You might not be treated the way that you expected. You must be tough. You must be a person that, like, not everything like siras, and some things are just gonna happen, and people are gonna act a certain way when they see you because they're seeing a black person for the first time. So yeah, so think about a lot of things before you come here. Don't just be like, I have a degree, so I'm going to teach. As a child's play here. Like, there's a lot of work, and they want you, like, the parents want to see what they're paying for. Like, people here pay a lot of money. Even in kindergarten, like Banaba 2 years, they pay lots of money. So when you come here, you need to be very committed. You must be willing to learn. Oh, I man, guys, I pray I got that yo lena. Okay. Anyway, you must come to yes, you're gonna travel, it's nice, you're gonna see nice things, but don't come here for vacation. Okay, like, but be realistic, because I've seen people like not going to kindergarten so now teacher Luna who speaks Chinese, and you have to teach them English. Luna is still trying to figure out English and stuff. Like, Nagana wando longoriena obrilas China, and nobody speaks to them in English at home. That is work, bruh. Like, it's a lot of work. So okay, have you considered dating the guys? None South Africa because I date. So more data. No, I haven't. I also feel like Luna is still a little baby. Like, should it happen that I go on a date, whatever, but like, I'm not planning, I'm not looking, I'm not doing anything. If I meet someone, it's just because I'm not looking. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not looking. I'm not talking to anyone. I'm nothing. When it comes to dating, how is Luna adjusting? No, Luna loves it here. Luna loves it here. Arena kile China, guys. She loves it. She's already learning more about. They don't speak Mandarin. They speak Cantonese, which is much more difficult. And Luna wabulela, like when she's with her teachers and stuff, she understands what they're saying. She's learning quite well. She's adjusting. She loves it. They treat her well. She loves it. She like urata China school, when she's at school, when she's outside, she loves it. And I feel like this is the best decision that I've made, like for us to come here together. Like, nah, guys, and I wasn't gonna be able to leave her. Like, yo, guys, whatever that I experienced, my child has to experience. Like, but I don't mean the bad things. I mean, like, you get what I mean. Like, if I'm gonna be here and I'm gonna be seeing nice things, I'm gonna be experiencing a different culture, I want Luna to also be in that. Like, I want her to be here with me. I love it when she's here with me. Like, I love it. Like, I love it more than anything. So yeah. Okay, have you considered learning the language? Usana, guys, I'm talking about 5 years I'm paying back or give me time. Okay, like, it is not easy. It's not an easy language. Like, guys, download our Mandarin, Cantonese, download it. Yay, language is difficult. Yeah, it's very difficult. So what I'm learning now is just when I'm in class. Like, I'm learning from my kids here and there, and also from some dramas, but I'm taking it a day at a time. I'm not really learning. Let's say I'm not really learning. I'm just like I get what I'm getting. I'm not in the process of actually learning. I just listen, and whatever that I hear, like, I know that, and because I can like I want to take it a day at a time. Because it's difficult. I tried to learn it, and my head, I felt like it was gonna burst. So I decided, let's just go with the flow. And maybe next year I'll get someone to teach me. Like, I'll do some classes. But for now, whatever that I know is whatever that I know. Yeah. Hey guys, it was already too much that I'm busy with Kamereko, so yeah. Okay guys, I think I have answered all the questions. If I've left anything out, if we still have a lot more questions, I'll make a part 2. If it's not a lot of questions, I can just answer under your comments. But guys, when it comes to replying comments and stuff, like, I really try, but like, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that is the end of the video, and I hope I've answered you guys properly. If you feel like I didn't answer your question properly, just let me know and I will add more on it when I'm able to. And if you want to come to China, I wish you nothing but the best. Start preparing your documents and come join us. Okay, anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. See you guys in another video.